Hello everyone, how are we doing? It's a late night Thursday stream. We're going to do some more Elden Ring as I keep ticking off boxes and checking my walkthrough. We're in the Rhea Lucaria Academy. There's a bunch to do here, and then there's still a ton of stuff that I have to go fetch and layer any of the lakes, but I thought this would be a good thing to do, is to pick it up from where we were this morning. So this is what we're looking at. We got this armor, which I love. I don't necessarily like the helmet. We'll attire ourselves with something else later. But now we need to be out in this part, and wait a minute, we gotta go back here. I think there is an invisible door over here somewhere. That's the wrong one. Let's do this. Nope, not that, you big dummy. Ogre. Okay. I think it might be this way. Where is it? It's right there. Is that the one we went through before? Yeah, because there's the ladder on that side. Did we miss something? We're going to check it out. I don't think we missed anything in here. So there's that, and you go through here, and what's that saying? Dead end, yes, because you gotta go down through here. And this is the room with the little jars. We already looted all of this out. And then you got these guys in the big jar. Okay. Oh yeah. Not worried about that. There's a way to get up there. You can see the balcony overhead. And I'm forgetting the specific path to that based on memory, but I know I've got it in my guide, so I might just have to crack it open. Might have to crack open the old Excel spreadsheet and look at it. Alright, let's head out this way then. Oh, I know what we have to do. I remember now. We gotta go this way. We gotta go this way and out to the right. This is a courtyard that we will visit very often, over and over. But what you want to do is run over here and take this ladder up. This is how we get up there. I love the level design on the dungeons, and Rhea Lucaria is one of my favorites. So we're in here. We're going to run over this way first, to the left. There's an item right there. We'll just fire that off in case there's any. See, there's somebody left a note over here like they think there's a secret wall, but yeah, there's not. Because Margaret Shackle would have showed us if there was. Then there's one other item way over here in the chest, and then we get access to the outside. The Radagon icon. Actually, I'm not going to wear it. Let's just look at it. Shortens spell casting time. So if you're going to play sorceries, this is one that you typically want to have equipped at all times. It makes it so everything goes really, really fast. Very nice little treat. And then out here, that's a nasty spell. Okay, you're gonna keep running that into. Okay, and there's this. And then we want to be over here and jump down. There's going to be little jars, and there's going to be that guy. The little jars can stun lock you pretty quickly, so you got to be kind of fast here. Yep, I see you guys. That last hit is so good. It does so much more damage. It's great. So we got a cracked pot. That's one of the big reasons we want to be up here, is that cracked pot. You just want to keep collecting those. Allow you to make up many, many pots all at once. Is he upset, or does he notice me yet? We have a chance now to backstab people in this courtyard, like this guy. These poor guys. Oh no, I want your back, dude. Give me the back. There you go. There's an abductor virgin out here, so you do have to be careful. It's over there somewhere. We're gonna head up this way and start kind of clearing the way here. Oh no, we're doomed. Oh, we're doomed. I didn't realize that those two guys over there were gonna shoot us. I know that they'll shoot at you when you go towards them, but I thought we were gonna be able to get around this corner and not get killed, so we'll have to go retrieve that. Well, we know how to do it. Alright, so those bozos all the way up there. You gotta go get them first. And they'll do it in groups of 3. So that's a core piece of information to understand, is that they're going to fire those spells in 3 at a time. It allows you to have a chance to do the right thing here. Come on, guys. There we go. That's the one you didn't want to be in. We got that sorcerer over there. Okay, and now, yep, there should be a shiny there on the door. Okay, now let's go get our runes. We got guys on the right, but no, we want this guy. There we go. Alright. Gonna get into the platforming parkour section of this pretty soon. There's a bunch of little different doors that you can unlock here that you can't initially go through. Glintstone wet blade, that's really nice. That's going to allow you to apply magical affinities to ashes of war. Might have to take a minute to explain that to everybody. There's the abductor virgin. We can see it up there. And there's, where's the door down here? Right there. This is the door that you can't go through. Is he rolling around over here? So we got a player with the greatsword. That's another really classic weapon that you see a lot of. I see the Bloodhound's Fang more, but I see that greatsword a lot. There's a stone sword key right there. Need those to unlock things. Got all the little crabbies here. Krabby Patties. But what we want to do is be right here. We got a guy down below. See, and there's the guy with the Bloodhound's Fang. Man, I see that weapon more than any other. And I just think it's... Yep, this guy right here. Okay, now we got nobody behind us. Okay, he's dead. We're going to jump over onto that roof in a little bit, but first we got to unlock some doors. So way down here, to make your life easier, you can now unlock that door. So when you have to come from the side of grace, you can just run in here and run into this door. Be wary of giant sword. Yes. Okay. So, how do we want to handle this? I usually summon, so this is the no summons run. I gotta have a different plan. I don't like fighting these guys at this stage yet. I don't like fighting them until I'm powerful enough to fight them. Let's take a look at item crafting. What are the abductive virgins weak to? Anything in particular? I'm gonna check the wiki here and see. They are strong versus fire and holy. They're immune to hemorrhage, scarlet, rotting poison, but they're weaker to lightning. Okay. In that case, when do we get the lightning pot? When can we throw that thing? Ancient Dragons Apostle Cookbook? Oh, that sounds really far away. The forest spanning Great Bridge Site of Grace. That's a long way off. We're not in that area yet, so that's a no-go. Okay. Well, in that case, no lightning for him then. So, and he's stronger versus fire. What did I say he was really strong versus? Fire and holy. That doesn't help us. Strong versus fire and holy, but what do we have? We have magic pots, but we don't have enough glintstone fireflies for those. There's holy, which would be no good. There's fire, which would be no good. There's poison. There's a fetid pot. Deadly poison. Okay. There's a sleep pot, which they're immune to, I believe. Are the abductor virgins immune to sleep? It doesn't say. They're immune to hemorrhage, scarlet, rot, and poison. So poison would be no good. Neither would scarlet rot. But it doesn't say anything about sleep. Can you get them to sleep? Well, I've never tried before. Okay. And then there's the cursed blood pot, which we don't have enough materials to make. We got 4. We could make 4 of them. A cursed blood. No, I'd like to try this. How many of these do we have? Trina's lily. Let's try this. I'm just really curious about this. If we could put this thing to sleep, that would be kind of awesome. Give me the pots. Do I want to put them there or somewhere else? No, let's put them there. Yeah, let's go give this a try. Because it's going to come over by us. Once it finds out that we're running around out here, it's going to be very curious. It protects this whole territory here, and we want to do this. I want to run over here and get this. Hey now. Okay. Guys are going to drop stuff. I want to have that pot ready just to see. Something ahead. Yes. And is there anything else? Anything in the corner? Yes, this guy. So there's these little crabbies. And when you kill them, they drop different kinds of glintstone crowns. And then, is there a jump off point down here? There's not. Okay. Let's go back up this way. You. Now, I think there is a giant crab over here. In fact, it's going to tell me, isn't it? Be wary of crab. Okay, we got to rush in there and get it. There we go. We're gone. I'm going to get over here. By this door. The safety of the door. Is the crab still coming? Oh my god, it is. Okay. Go away. I don't want to have to fight you right now with the abductor virgin around. But if you're going to do this... fine, buddy. Let's do it. Let's parlay. Dang it. Okay. You're gone. There's the abductor virgin. Stay on him. Oh, yeah. That didn't seem to do anything to it, did it? I don't think so. Oh. It just... Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, there you are. Oh, darn it. Not having an effect. Okay. Well, that's good for research purposes because we learned that that does nothing. So let's go here. Is there a shiny over here? There's a Trina's Lily and another one of these bad boys. Oh, no. No, 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 you don't. No, 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 you don't. Are you still coming for me? There it goes. Okay. Well, we got all the shiny pieces we needed. Trying to think of where the next site of grace is. I remember talking about this yesterday on stream, how there are certain points in the game where it feels like there are way too many sites of grace, and then there's this part of Realu Icario Academy where it feels like there's not enough. You really have this one that we come out of, and then you have to keep making runs in different directions, which is why you have to keep opening the doors like this door so that you can get shortcuts to the parts. So you kind of got to run through things and then create some shortcuts. Let's do this first. We've got enough healing. We don't have any more FP is the problem. That goes over there, way over there, jump across the roof, more roof. I'm gonna reset. Schoolhouse classroom. Yeah, I'm gonna reset. Because I think what I need to do here is give myself a little bit more FP. It's not... We don't need to be in the schoolhouse classroom either. We need to be in the debate parlor. Alright, let's go for flasks. Allocate flask charges. Let's give ourselves 2 of those. Can we level up? We can't. We need a little less than 3,000. We need like 2,800. Do we have... How many runes do we have? We haven't used a single rune yet. There's 2,000. I'm gonna try to get myself to 0 runes, basically. Before we start doing the parkour part, because as people familiar with the channel know, I'm really, really bad at anything that's platforming and parkour, and you have to jump across some roofs and stuff, and I'm definitely gonna die here. So yeah, these are all... Let's go endurance. Actually, endurance isn't something we need right now. Let's go for damage and hit points. This armor is fine. We're not heavy load. We have 2 of these. The twin blade, we're good. Oh. That's right. I didn't mean to go here. We gotta go back to debate parlor. Right there. To the debate parlor. Okay. So let's make the run for it and do the rooftop run. Because we'll have to do this a couple times. I don't think there's a way to get everything all in one go. Okay, now we're gonna do this. Jump over. Oh, we didn't have to jump over. I forgot we opened the door. I'm so used to doing it this way and always going up and jumping over because for the first few times I played Elden Ring, I didn't know that you could open that door down there. And then it effectively gives you a shortcut, so. Roof. We gotta do the roof situation now. We're going to sneaky sneak this guy. Arrows coming from the crossbowman. And now we have the difficult part. The ranged attacking, for which I do not have a great ranged weapon. I got a little bow and arrow. We'll just have to pull them over with that. I don't think there's anything else on this side, but I'm going to check. Yeah, that's what I remember. Nothing there. Let's get the bow ready then. Our little short bow. We just need a pulling vehicle. We need a way to get these things to come over to us. There's some clockworks perched up really high with really sharp axes that cause bleed very, very quickly. Get over here, bud. Yep. And that's what happens, and that's why I like to have a really good ranged weapon, which we don't have yet. Spells are good. This is the one time when spells, even if you're going to only invest the 10 in intelligence to do it, this is the one time they turn out really well. You got the fast spells. Okay, he's got the fast ones now. Let's get one of you guys over here. There we go. Come on, you bastard. Jeez, I have to waste so much healing on those guys. Evening colors fade. Combat to sleep. Travis, nice. Combat to sleep too, yes. Oh, I just wasted another potion. Like a dummy. Get over here. Okay, we get the shiny. You're not gonna get me, pal. Okay. And you can just... When we have to make repeated attempts at this, we're just gonna run past that guy. So you're probably wondering, how do I make the leap from over here to that roof? And the trick is you got to get above and come down. So we're going to try to do that now. That's the trick. Is a lot of jumping here that is just all very scary for someone like me who's really bad at platforming. Really, really bad. And this game doesn't have great platforming controls anyway, so I don't feel like it does. But in the future, we're just going to run past. So this is what you want to do. You want to make that jump. And you're going to die. So let's see. Let's go. Oh, we made it. Oh my God. Oh, no. And then he fell. Okay, clockwork, made it. Okay, that one's dead. This guy can be... I don't think there's a gap there. There's not. This guy can be backstabbed and pushed off. Bye-bye. And so can this guy. Bye-bye, my friend. And then there's going to be 2 guys in here. Yep. Okay. That's always the hard part. It takes them a second to drop down like that, so I always thought, well, one of the things you can do is just race to this ladder and try to beat them up here, but they'll follow you up here, and then they'll follow you down jumping across the roofs too, so I feel like the best choice is just to take care of them right there. That's all, at least to me, it's always felt like that's the smarter move. It's a long climb. He's getting his exercise. Okay, so up here is chest. See the trail of carnage we left down below. There's the full moon crossbow. There's that, and then where we want to be is right here. Yes. Jump down, jump over. Jump over here. Pick that up. It's a smithing stone. That's not a jump you want to try and make at all. There's no gap here. I always have to check for gaps because this game is notorious for making you think that it's safe to just run and fall off of something and there's a gap there and then you die. So we've got a couple of guys down here to take care of, and I might want to do this the easy way because I'm running low on health potions, so let's do this. That guy's turned around in the other direction. Great. Get him on your equipment first there, dummy. Okay. Oh, no, you're not doing that. Bye. There we go. Now we can go after that guy over there. Is he still facing away? He looks like he's squatty pottying. What's he doing here? What is this guy doing? Caught in the geometry. Okay. There's going to be something jumping at us, I think, here. Where are you? Nobody jumping at us here? Okay. Thought another one of those guys was going to come down. There. Oh my goodness, the vertigo. Vertigo. Video. Vertigo. Test for echo. We'll come down here. Get a very valuable key. The imbued sword key. There's loot over here because they want you to jump. And of course, jumping and rolling, sometimes my brain get those two things mixed up. So sometimes we roll when we mean to jump, and it ends up being a very bad thing. Now there's stairs that go all the way down here. And there's something in there that we want. But we might have to deal with this situation first. There we go. It's a ranged weapon. It counts. Oh, yeah. I like that. And I don't think there's anything around on this side of the building. I think there's like a butterfly or something over here. Nope, there's not even that. Okay. You can see that guy up there. He's standing sentinel. There's actually two of them. And they're going to drop down and fly down at you when you try to go over there and get a shiny. So just something to be aware of. Alright. Now. Come down here for... What is over... Do we have a crab over here? Yes, we do. We have crabs. Smithing stone 4. And then I think there's actually something up there. And you got to drop down onto that platform up there to get it. I think that's the case. All right, so to jump back over there, we got to go back up the roof. The big problem with this, trying to do everything in one pass here, is that obviously we've used a bunch of our healing potions, and over there, where that lighted window is a path down that. Yeah, you can take that path right over there, across that walkway to that building over there. But there's a guy at the other end with a really rapid fire crossbow, and he is going to chew you a new one. So, and since we dropped down, we can't get to the top of that and drop onto that building there to the wooden walkway. So we'll do part of what we can do here. We're going to do this. There's 2 keys that you can get for the Carrion Academy, the Glintstone Academy that we're in right now. We got one of the keys that was hidden behind the dragon, and the other one is right down there. And that's the one we'll take to Tops. Okay, can I get either one of you bozos? There we go. That's what I want to see. Get down here. There's those 2 guys standing sentinel, and then is there a third one somewhere? I always feel like there's a third one that comes flying in here when I try to get this thing. Magic grease. Okay. So we'll come in here. And this is above the entryway. If you remember, if you saw the earlier stream, when we came into the academy, we ran up to a door and we had 2 sorcerers standing flanking the door, and we beat the hell out of them, and then we came in here and there was this room and it had clockworks that dropped from the ceiling, and that's this location. We're right above it now, which is good because there's some stuff in the balcony that we want, but mostly we want this thing over here. We'll get this for Tops, and then you can see down there there's a ladder, and some people have been very good about dropping some notes there that you can see the ladder doesn't reach all the way down. There's a few ladders in the game where they don't reach all the way because you need to kick them down from the top to extend them. It's just like the locked door thing where you got to go around through the dungeon and then unlock a door to create a shortcut to go back another way. I love that part of this game design. It's really cool. Now, there's a sorcerer roaming this. There's one right over there. Okay. Is there any chance we can throw at him? Probably not. Nope. We're too short on that. Okay. This is going to be possibly deadly. Let's go this way. You're very violent. Okay. And now we got... I just want to... Yeah, here we go. Because I want to be able to get this thing kicked down so that if I die, I got the shortcut to get my runes back. Okay. Excellent. Any hidden doorways around here? Excellent. That's exactly what we wanted. This guy has the Shattered Crystal spell on him. There's the guy at the end of the hallway. Oh boy. Okay. We might be able to do this. We got 1 healing potion left. And we got our physic. So we'll run out here first, because there's a crab out here that's going to give us another one of these glintstone helmets. That one. You can see these are kind of interesting. I mean, this totally gives me Zardoz vibes. I don't know if you ever saw that. Really, maybe the only bad movie that Sean Connery ever made, but it's so bad that it's kind of like a cult classic. Greatly increases intelligence to the detriment of HP and stamina. So if you want more int, that's the way to do it. I don't know how much does it do that by. I'd be really curious about that. So that's going to give you 6 more intelligence. It's going to drop my HP by almost 80 and my stamina by 11. This guy does the same thing, but it doesn't drop the stamina, and the intelligence boost isn't as much. And this one doesn't drop your HP, but drops your stamina, and also only gives you the +3. So this is a +3 to int, this is a +3 to int, this is a +6 to int. So if you're a sorcery type, that's why you might be running around with that on your head. Alright. Before we reset, let's give this a shot. You gotta dodge this guy's stuff, so... What else do I... Oh. You know what? I never use these. So I'm gonna use one right now. Yeah. Let's try this. It's gonna give me some more stamina, which will help me run. I don't need these anymore. Give me a pickled fowl-foot. Give me this, because it's gonna give me it's gonna take a free hit. Oh god, you're gonna run right at me. You're up against the wall now, buddy. Oh god, he got it off. Oh, I thought I had it. And now we're in the very bad situation of those runes being so far down the hallway at the end there. But I think if there's a pause in the action and he starts to reach for that, I think the thing to do is going to be to just use the Bloody Slash. Which one's the closest one? Church of the Cuckoo? Okay. Oh yeah, can we get these back? Oh my gosh. Well, and then we got to deal with the clockworks. Like, we can run in there and start going up the ladder, but... Oh, this is a bummer. The ladder does give us a shortcut, but this is not going to be easy. Okay. Let's do this. Give me something to throw at this guy. Oh, give me this. There we go. He's hurt. That's what I wanted. No, 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 no. No! No, no, no. Take your flailing arms somewhere else, you beast. No, 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 no. We're on a rescue mission for runes. We're not going to let this happen. Okay. Someone's going to drop over here. Oh my god, that was close. Okay, where are my other guys here? I know there's more of you. There you are. Get over here. There we go. Oh, you. Okay. My runes. My valuable asset. Pickled. Let's do it, buddy. Okay, that's as close as it can get. That's always... That might be the toughest fight here. It's just insane. There's one more really hard fight coming up, but... Azure's Glintstone Staff. There's nothing else in here, is there? No. So the Glintstone Staff, if you're going to do sorceries, this requires 52 int. It's a very nice staff for Glintstone stuff. Every single staff in the game, much like the... what do they call these? The seals. The seals allow you to cast incantations. Staffs allow you to cast sorceries. And they're all specialized. So the Glintstone Staff, I think, you know, boosts Glintstone sorceries. There's the Meteoric Staff, boosts gravity sorceries, those kinds of things. So the finger seal here, it doesn't boost anything. It's the starter seal. And all we really need to do is to cast heal in the occasional cure poison, or later on flame grant me strength for a damage bonus. Okay. That was nice. Now, let's go back here to the debate parlor. I gotta see if I want to take the time to try to get that whatever item that is on that wooden shelf. Sure, why not? Let's give it a run and then we'll go after the next part of it. The next stage, which will be over there, in that building. Come here, buddy. One more run over here to try to get one more piece of this that I think... No, get out of the way. Not that way. I pressed that button again. I hate that. I pressed the button to target lock and it spun me around, and I hate that. God, I wish they'd fix that. I want you to target lock the creature that's centermost to my screen, and if there's only one creature anywhere in my visible screen, please target lock that one. That's what I would like. Alright, you guys suck, so let's do this. We're just gonna run past. These guys are gonna run after us, which is great because they're gonna fall. Okay, where do we need to be? We need to be over there, so we gotta make this run. Oh, and we fell. I didn't think I had enough momentum there. Oh well. We'll make another run. Bummer. Alright. That's the part of this academy. This parkouring part, platforming part, whatever you want to call it, running. This gives me trouble, and then there's a part over there that gives me a little trouble. But this is the bigger part. This is the bigger, more troublesome part here. Because if you start to get careless and try to rush this too fast, you can die to all these things, and that kind of sucks. Okay, that worked. Try to run past these guys again. The big thing is killing that sorcerer because he's got a ranged weapon that's nasty. Alright. Oh, no, no. I don't like that. Okay. No, we're out of here. I know that my runes are down here. Go. Oh my god, we missed it again. What's going on? We made it the first time. And now we're on our fourth run, and the last two have sucked. You gotta hit it at that apex of the slanted roof, so that's why I'm on the left as far as I can to get the highest jumping off point, but I'm ending up short. What's... Okay. Let's get rid of a little bit more equipment load here. We don't need that or that. Let's get rid of that. I just want to be as light as possible, because I do think it affects your run speed. I could be wrong about that, but we got to be light and fast. I wonder if these guys chasing me is causing me to not have enough stamina either. Maybe I have to do it this way. Come here, buddy. You, friend, are you coming over here? Okay. Let's get these guys down here, then. Now maybe we can do this, because we won't. You notice I'm sprinting right now, and my stamina is not being drained because I don't have. It only engages when there are enemies. Oh my God, we barely made it by the chin of our chinny chin chin. Okay, we need to be over there, and there's a guy right over there. Can we throw a dart at him? Will it reach? Nope. Okay, let's do the bow and arrow. We got a new bow. What did we pick up here? This, the red branch short bow. Oh, it's got a better arcane. It's got a better dexterity scaling. Nice. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where did you come from? Whoa! There, Haas. Whoa! I didn't know you'd come all the way over here. I thought you were safe wandering around over there. You jumped up there? Damn, brother. Okay, where did that guy go? Did he fall? There should be... What is there? Okay. Where is he? He's somewhere. I heard him just clanking just now. Oh no, there's that guy down there. Okay. Oh, no, no. Damn it. That's a lot of arrows for not a lot of benefit there. Okay. Where's this thing at? Did he fall off? It'd be great if he did. Okay. Here is that part. There's a platform down there. And then there's a second layer to the platform. And there, okay, there it is. Hey now. He's an angry crab. And he gets you the lazuli one. Alright, so what's this benefit on this one? What's the difference there? Lazuli. Oh, so it adds dexterity as well. It goes to a +3 intelligence, but it adds 3 dex as well. But it drops your... It drops some hit points. Oh, it drops quite a few hit points. Okay, it's interesting. Well, if you're playing a sorcerer, you got lots of options here. Alright, so where we want to go is back to the bait parlor. So we picked that up. I think that's all the glintstone crowns. Now what do I need? Let's put the helmet back on because this next guy is going to rock us pretty good. In fact, how do I want to do this? Probably like this. Trying to decide if I want the Crimson Cerulean Dagger out there so I can get hit points back when I parry this guy, but I may not parry this guy. This guy will actually parry you, and if he parries you and criticals you, you're dead. It's a one-hit thing. So Just want to jump over here, jump over here, jump over here. This is minor loot. Don't let the sound of that make you nervous. You want to run for this right up here. Stay right here. So it's the second tower right there. And then they drop through that thing. And our objective here is to put an end to that. There's a teleporter here, and I can't quite remember where that one takes us. I'd have to look it up again. But this is the problem child over here. Okay, let's buff with this then. Come on, brother. Yep. Oh, that's deadly. He parried me. We parried him. Oh no. No, you don't. Oh, he got me. Wow, I didn't think he was going to be able to power through that. I thought that was going to get him. I really thought I was going to get him. Huh, that's interesting. Okay. I'm not doing enough poise damage. He just smoked right through that. Well. Felt pretty good about parrying him, though. That actually worked. So let's do this. Let's use the dagger to give ourselves some extra HP, because we're a little short there. Aim for the second tower. That is a lot of rumbling. Okay, my friend, bring it on. Oh yeah, you think so? Oh. Oh my God. Nope, that's wrong. You can't do that. You cannot parry the jump attack. That's the mistake. Get him. Oh, that sucks. Oh, he almost got me with that one. Okay, buddy. This is kind of epic. Oh, get him. Ah, oh, there he is. Gives you the Carrion Knight Shield. Okay, excellent. Now, on to the next part. Don't really have a lot of hit point flasks for this. Oh, are you gonna run from me? No, 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 no. I need you. Need to feel my warm embrace right there. Okay, so we talked about doors. These guys are like, please leave us in peace. We talked about doors that we can open as we go through the dungeon to create shortcuts, and this is another one. Down here. Right there. And that opens up to our two loser friends from before. And then there is some hidden stuff over here. Come over here. Right there. Don't fall off of that. Alright, now we want to open this door, which will create a shortcut for us when we inevitably die here. Bloodstains from the epic battle that just took place. That's awesome. That's attention to detail I like. Okay. This is going to be... We're going to backstab people, but we've already got full hit points, so let's go for maximum damage, because there's a pumpkin head up here and some sorcerers, and we just need to kill everything as fast as we can. So we want to do this. You can stab this guy in the back before the pumpkin head knows what's going on. Oh, he's just rocking me. Oh, that's ugly. That hurts. I can't even see him because he's just swinging around and swinging around. Oh, that hurt. That hurt my psyche. Damn it. Okay. Well, we got shortcuts now. For getting back there. The safest shortcut is actually not a shortcut. Well, it is, because we opened the bigger of the two double doors. But this is safer than going by the wizards. So we'll just do it this way. Boink, boink. And so when you kill these wizards up here... Oh, which we did. So we killed 2 of them, but the pumpkin head's still up there. That thing doesn't drop anymore. Okay. I thought you had to kill everybody up there to make it stop dropping, but no, you just have to kill a couple of the wizards and you're done. I think there's 3 wizards, though. It takes all of them to make this spell work. Okay, who else is left? This guy over here, that's the one I always forget about. There's one right over here first. But he's just studying. He's doing homework. Okay, let's buff with a free hit, and then let's do this. Come on, buddy. Jesus, how many times are you gonna go around? I don't think I've ever seen that before. 1,000 hours of Elden Ring and I've never seen that. He just kept going. I was like, I'm going to pull off my weapon art because he's got to stop at some point in time. I mean, there's not many attacks in this game that go on longer than 5 repetitions. Like 5 is the max on almost everything. I've seen one attack that goes 8, and it's for Anastasia, the Tarnished one, with her cleaver. She has an 8 flail attack, and that's the longest thing I've ever seen. But yeah, Dandy's like, wow, spin to win. No kidding. Hello, Dandy. Good to see you. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I did not know he would keep spinning like that. That was ridiculous. Redonkulous. I say redonkulous. Well, we lost those runes because I didn't get over there and get my runes first. Like a dummy. So there went 4,000 runes. Should have went over and got... Oh, Jesus, really? Come on, bud. No, no, no. What am I doing? Yeah, that sucks. So there shouldn't be anything there. Oh well. We lost 4,000 runes. Disappointing, but it is what it is. I was too enamored with the idea of killing that pumpkin head very fast, so they're done hurtling that stuff at us. Are you going for spells to end the playthrough? No. No, I'm playing my favorite build, which is just Dex and Arcane with a heavy focus on lightning and fire and bleed. So my favorite long-range weapon in the game is the Bolt of Grandsax that you get in Lanedell. It requires a 40 Dex, and it's such a fantastic long-range weapon. It's ideal for this build, so that gives me all my long-range stuff that I would normally do with spells. And then the Eleanor's Pole Blade and River of Blood and the Nagakiba kind of become my 3 primary weapons. The Nagakiba because you can do everything with it. You can put all kinds of different ashes on it, and you can put ashes on it, you know, as keen, and then use greases if you want to. So yeah, you can use grease, and if I want to use faith, I always just use Sacred Blade. So I'll use Sacred Blade on the Nagakiba when I know I'm going to have to fight undead. And then later on, we'll pick up in the DLC Blood Fiend's Arm, which is fantastic for Dex Arcane builds. And it gives us one really good, big stompy weapon if we need to do massive poise damage to things like the hippopotamus and some other stuff. So it all works out. I really enjoy this particular build because of the weapons, because I really feel comfortable with twin blades, and Eleanor's Pole Blade is a twin blade, and it's really wonderful. And there are several other twin blades in the game that are also really nice. You got the Gargoyle's twin blade, which is like the Nagakiba. You can put any ash on there you want, and if you want to use greases, you can. So all of that is really good stuff. Now, what do we have? We don't have... We had to use some flasks. Let's go back and reset, because we're going to make the final run at Renala here. Oh yeah, I get the Nagakiba every single time. So I get the Nagakiba at the same time I get Eleanor's Pole Blade, because you get them both when you conclude that quest at the First Church of America in the Altus Plateau. It all concludes there. I don't ever kill Yura early to get it. I just wait until the end, and then I get them both at the same time. And I use Eleanor's Pole Blade probably 60% of the time, and then I use the Nagakiba when I need lightning or holy, and then I use Rivers of Blood when I just want to cut something down really, really fast, like Melania. Or Moog. I think I'm not sure what I used against Moog, actually, because I think Moog is immune to bleeding, but I might have used it against Moog. I'd have to check my list. I'd have to check the walkthrough, because I made notes about every single weapon that I used and what affinities I used and all that stuff, so that I would know in future reference. So I wouldn't have to do all the homework a second time. I was like, I know what every boss is weak to. I've got it written down, what they're weak to, what they're strong against, so that, you know, if somebody's strong against fire, I'm not going to use Eleanor's Pole Blade. If they're strong against fire and weak against lightning, then I'm going to put a lightning Ash of War on the Nagakiba, and I'm going to roll in with the lightning Scorpion Charm and all that kind of stuff. So let's go do Renala. Can't remember if there's a normal twin blade with a default bleed. The only one that I can think of is Eleanor's Pole Blade, because it has bleed buildup and then it does fire damage. That's why, I mean, it's an incredible weapon. I think people sleep on it for some reason. I don't know why. It's got a fantastic moveset, and when you do, I gotta throw this back down for easy access if we could die when we come back up. When you do a normal spin set with it and then end, if you hit the special with it, I don't have a special here on this one because it's just it's this thing. It's Bloody Slash. Eleanor's Pole Blade does this. When you hit its special, it goes through a spinning attack, and then if you hit the special again right away, it does one attack and jumps you back. It does this. So it's really good. You can do the big spinny attack and attack something and then get away from whatever you're attacking with a second one. And it's just, and it does fire damage and bleed. So it's building bleed all the while it's doing slash and fire. Things like the finger creepers hate it. You know, everything that hates fire hates it. So it's an incredible weapon. I love it. I killed so much stuff with it. But I think people in general don't like the pole blade moveset or something. They don't like twin blade movesets. I'm not sure. This is a pretty neat encounter. The goth girls are here. Nibble at your toes. Do none of you have working legs? There she is.
Little Calva. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
All right, time for fun. Hey now, it was just there. There you were. There you are. Come down here. Come on, Manila. Okay. We're running around again. There you are. Where are you? Everyone. Yeah, here they come. They're just getting the tombstones ready for me. Okay, there we go. There you are. You little turkey. Next one. There you are. Conveniently located right underneath it. Bring it down. Stage 2. You're gonna have to tell me, Dan, where they get the Guardian sword spear from. I've not had any experience with that weapon. I'll have to look it up. Girl's got the
beloved.
She's got the outfit from the 80s with the big shoulder pads.
I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born forever and ever.
Oh boy.
Upon my name is Rani the Witch. Mother's rich limber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Renala of the full moon. And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
Oh boy. No, 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 no. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. you don't. Oh, you guys suck. Damn it. I don't like that one. Oh, no, you don't. No, I don't like you either. Damn it. No! No, no, no. We gotta finish her.
Come, O full dragon.
No, 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 no. Oh! Damn it. Oh. Oh my gosh. I had her. Ah, son of a gun. Okay, hold on. Did we use FP for anything? Not enough, did we? We weren't really using it for anything, so let's do this. Not that it'll matter, but let's make sure we got full healing. Dang it. I really thought I had her. That Bloodhound Fang summons. If you can survive those, because they do go away after a minute, but it's annoying. Drop by the Tree Guardian's enemy. Okay, I know what you're talking about. 2% drop rate, yeah. I could pick one of those up, though. Great dex weapon. Almost A on Keen on level 11. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Attack rating of 1,000 with buffs. I like that. Let's go do this again. Boy, that's the first time in a long time I have not killed her in the first try. Now, normally I summons, but... And the easiest way to stun lock her is to summon the wolves. If you have leveled up Ashes of War that are wolves, oh my gosh, they that makes life easy. But when I was doing my walkthrough, I did her solo and got her on the first try, and it wasn't even that hard that time. But I think I did most of Liurnia before I did her, so I was a little more leveled than I am right now. Where is it? Oh, and there's my roots. Where's the last one? Oh, damn it. What was that? Okay. Come down here. Damn it. Ah.
Come, sweet. Time to be born.
I know. Can we do this before she hurdles all those things at me? Oh, it's right over there. Where are... Bring it down. I almost got her on the first try, man. Without phase 2. It's a halberd. Okay. I know what you're talking about, Dandy. I think I've had that on some of my other characters, but I haven't used it, so that's the thing. There's so many weapons in the game that unless you discover it because you're looking for something in particular, sometimes you don't know what the value of a weapon is. A lot of times I don't know what the value of a weapon is until I'm looking for an application.
I will hold.
see you, you big dumb ball. No, no, no. Oh, there we go. That was the aggressive play there.
Dear daughter,
She didn't have a chance to summon anything.
night into being.
I like that better. That's a better outcome. Okay, Great Rune of the Unborn, baby. I like it. The Academy of Rea
Where did
Lucaria.
ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty, dither not. Come out, say I.
Cute. And then there's this. You can't open that till later.
To be better
Much later.
born anew.
At the conclusion of Ronnie's quest. So let's level up here. More vigor. Yeah, I can get 2 more vigors out of that. That'd be good. And I don't think there's anything else in here, but there's this. Behold, wicked sort. Why is it always dastard? That's funny. Well, in that case, we have some
Where did ye flee,
work to do.
my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light.
Let's start over here
Dither not.
and start cleaning out the eastern side of Liurnia. Because there's a bunch of stuff to do over here. Yeah, we want to head over in this direction. Actually, what we should do is go right to that spot. Yep, go right there. Go right there, get the map out, take a look at that for a second. Because there's some dungeons and other things over here. There's the Artist Shack, there's stuff to do, there's a Knight's Cavalry. And then there's a couple of dungeons. Oh yeah, and there's Tree Spear. Okay. Oh, and we gotta go see Tops. Yeah. Okay, let's go see Tops first. Let's make him happy. He went to all the trouble to tell us about the key that we needed to get into the academy, so... Bach is here. Oh, and then... Oh, never mind. Okay.
Back to learn another? Wonderful. You're most welcome to any of my anemic little spells. Are you certain you're willing to give your glintstone key to me?
I already used mine.
Oh my. Thank you. Thank you dearly. Now I can go back to the academy to resume my study of glintstone sorceries. And the very stars.
Erudition, which will be important.
Back to learn another. Why, of course.
Yeah, it feels bad about giving him the glintstone key because you're sending him to his death, but that's what it is. Dandy says, on Sword Spear, I did use Piercing Fang, Sword Dance, Ice Spear, Double Slash, Giant Hunt, Blood Tax, switching to needs. Best coding is Lightning, of course, since it scales with Dex. Yeah, Giant Hunt would be awesome. That's what I want, is a really good reach weapon to use with Giant Hunt for stabbing dragons in the head. Jeffrey Nelson says, refresh my memory, does our host play MechWarrior or Battletech games? Yes, I do. I do. I haven't played Battletech in a while. MechWarrior 5 is something I want to get back into at some point in time, but there's been a huge number of other games coming out. So there's been so much stuff coming out. Tomorrow, I'd like to spend a little time playing some new stuff. I was going to stream Crimson Desert tonight, but I started to play that game and I just wanted to play it a little bit to set up OBS and to get visual graphics and sound settings and stuff like that. And my initial 90 minutes with the game was fraught with frustration because it has the worst control design of any video game I've ever played and the most unresponsive controls of any video game that's an action adventure game that I've ever played. Like, there were so many times when I was pressing the jump button and my character was not jumping. And I was like, why is this happening? It is super frustrating because they've wanted to add so many different features to this game. You know, most action adventure games are made for controllers, and because of that, there's 4 primary buttons on the controller, and then there's left trigger, right trigger, and your D-pad. And so what you get is you get a strong attack, you get a light attack, and a strong attack, and you get a special ability, and then dodges and parries. You know, you don't have more than like 6 or 7 things. Crimson Desert has 3 times that. And to do that, what they've got is a ton of controls. If you're playing on a keyboard, there's a ton of controls where you have to press 2 buttons at the same time. And it's even that way on a controller too. The controller people are saying it's the worst game ever for controls. And for instance, if you want to walk up to a character in Crimson Desert and speak with them, if it's part of a quest or an interaction or something, like, you'll walk up to them and you might be thinking, like here in Elden Ring, I can walk up to him and I just press E to talk.
Back to learn another. Why, of course.
And it's simple. Well, in Crimson Desert, you're sitting there and you're like, I can't talk to this person. Why can't I talk to them? And in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, it'll be telling you to press the control button. So you press control and then you need to press another button to speak with them. It's the most stupid controller design I've ever seen. So I'm really hoping that they'll patch it and fix it, because the key bindings you can change, but they made a lot of my functions unresponsive. Like I remapped to jump to make it like Elden Ring, so it'd be the F key, and then it didn't work half the time. Dandy says, no need of skill, just spamming light attack. It does a diagonal slash with reach dragon's head. That's nice. That's why I'm already subscribed. Apparently, Jeffrey says, oh yeah. Well, I did so many Battletech series on the channel. You know, I did the guide for Kerensky, and then I went out and I did the whole entire campaign for Battletech, and then I did the Kerensky achievement and got it, and then I made a guide for the Kerensky achievement, and then I went and got Kerensky a second time on the very last day that you can get it. I love that game. I'll go back and play that game someday again. Dandy says, any Crimson Desert, any bugs unreleased? Oh, there are bugs. There are bugs. It's a big open world game like Skyrim, except it's bigger. So there are bugs. But I don't think the bugs are the biggest issue. The biggest issue are, to me, in the first 90 minutes that I played it, was the controls were awful. Remapping the keys was awful. Movement felt awful. Just walking around felt awful. And there was already platforming in the first 90 minutes, and because my jump button didn't work, I kept falling off the face of the planet. So it was an awful experience. I want to play it. It looks like a pretty cool game. It's very much like Dragon's Dogma 2. So if you want to, it's just bigger. And it's got a lot more systems than Dragon's Dogma 2. But Dragon's Dogma 2 was all about the combat. It was 100% a game about the combat. The story was absolute shit in Dragon's Dogma 2. It's one of the dumbest stories I've ever seen in any video game. And it's so bad that they didn't even attempt to make lips sync up to character speech. The only time lips sync to what a character is saying is during the pre-rendered cutscenes. It's just a really, really, really awful video game as far as story and characters and all this stuff, and it's made more awful by the fact that we have games like Baldur's Gate 3 and Cyberpunk 2077 to compare it against, where they had brilliant voice actors and they had all the motion capture and everything synced up, and it looks brilliant. So then when you play a game like Dragon's Dogma 2, you're thinking, how come there was no effort put into this? And the same thing is happening with Crimson Desert. It doesn't have as bad of unsynced lips as Dragon's Dogma 2 did, but it has them. They're not good. And the writing so far, all the character interactions have been lacking, and it seems really illogical and dumb. So that's just the first 90 minutes, though. Maybe it gets better story-wise, but I haven't heard that from anybody. Danny says, nice voice, man. Are you a DJ or something? No, I should have been. I'm too late for that. I came into this too late. So, a little fun story here about the channel. I'm trying to get my arm here. Oh, that's why, because my microphone arm is loose. When I started this channel, I didn't even know what it was going to be or what my assets were that I had to work with. So all I wanted to do was make some guides for a game called Galactic Civilizations 3, because I was playing that game a lot, and I was on the forums on Steam, and I noticed the same questions kept coming up from people over and over and over again. And after a while, I had answered them so many times, I thought I should just make some guides. So I made a couple of written guides for it, and then I thought I should just do a video guide series showing me playing the game and explaining every single decision that I make so people can understand why I'm doing it. And I did a 10-part series for that, and it did really well and people liked it. But the part that surprised me was when those 10 episodes went up on YouTube, the number of comments from people who said, wow, you have a great voice. I really like listening to this. And that was something I did not anticipate, because I've never thought of my voice as being pleasant to listen to. Never thought about it at all. So that all of a sudden became something that I wanted to capitalize on. But no, being an FM DJ would have been fun. Would have been great. I probably could have been good at that because I really love rock music too. But I think I was probably born about 10 years too late for that to happen. Okay, let's go over here. But thank you, Dandy. That's a really nice comment, and I love hearing that from people. It thrills me to death. When I told my dad that this is what I was doing, was making these YouTube videos, and I said people are complimenting me on my voice, and my dad laughed, and he's like, well, I can see that. I was like, you knew all the time I had a voice that sounded like this? It's funny. Fallout New Vegas. Jeffrey, I have played it. I've never put it on the channel, and I will tell you why I've not put it on the channel, because it's a brilliant game. I've not put it on the channel because for years I've heard a rumor that there would be a remake or a remaster, and I thought I don't want to put it on channel until there's a remake or a remaster. But it is a brilliant game. I love it. I love the Fallout franchise, though. I love all those games. Huge fan of them. So let's go east. Elden Ring was something that surprised me because I've never been a Souls person, but it turned me into one. And the next Souls game that I want to play is Lies of P, because I have heard from so many people saying it's just a fantastic game and it's the best Souls game made not by FromSoft. So I want to put Lies of P on the channel. I want to play it, but that's going to be sometime in the future because there are other games in front of it on the list. Blaze Chris says Fallout 3 for sure this fall. McFarlane apparently has it on their tour schedule. That's awesome because I have heard the Fallout 3 rumor has been going on for a while. We know that because of the leaked documents that came out of Bethesda a couple of years ago. So we knew that. I think those leaked documents described the release schedule for a bunch of stuff that kind of had code names, but we knew that there was going to be Fallout 76, the online multiplayer game, and then they knew there was going to be something like Starfield, and then it had there was a remastered game that everybody suspected was going to be Oblivion, which that turned out to be true. And then the other remaster from that document or remake was Fallout 3. So we know that's coming. At least that's the rumor. And you're saying McFarlane apparently has it on their toy schedule. So that's awesome because a remastered Fallout 3 would be great. I'm interested to see, is it going to be just a reskin or is it a true remaster? Because what makes Fallout 3 annoying for me to play is all the zoning you have to do inside the capital. Because that's one of the most fun places to be, but there's so many zones there. And then the thing I don't like about Fallout 3 is actually the ending. I find it really underwhelming to just be a bystander to watching Liberty Prime destroy everything. Like, I had much more fun in New Vegas because the battle at Hoover Dam, you are the protagonist and you are taking all of your arsenal and as much ammo as you can carry, and you're basically going Rambo on that place, and that's fun. Dandy says, favorite companion, the lesbian from Brotherhood of Steel. It's been so long since I played either 3 or New Vegas that I don't remember any of the companions except for Boone, because you get Boone early in New Vegas and he's hilarious as just being this silent sniper guy. I love him. But now that's one reason I'd like to play all those games again. So if Fallout 3 gets a remaster and it comes out, I'll put that on the channel because that'll be fun to go through again. And same thing if anybody ever does if a New Vegas remaster never gets done, I would still put that on the channel because to me that has the best default implementation of a survival mode of all the games. The survival mode in that game is great. I love it. Okay, let's go up here first. There's some stuff over here. Veronica, yeah, I remember that name. What do we have going on up here? We got dead guys. Dead guys. Why are all these guys dead? Oh, there's a sorcerer up there. That's why. Okay, let's not get killed. Oh, there's a bunch of them. But I know what this is about. You want to get up here and kill the sorcerer. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. If you can get up there and kill this guy, then all of these other punks go away. These are all his illusions. He is the mind weaver. Bye-bye. The Carrion Glintblade Staff. That one requires an intelligence of 22. It boosts Glintblade sorceries. It's a nice early staff, especially... I tend to only use mostly Glintblade stuff when I'm doing sorcery, so that's a staff that I like to use. Let's get this one. I thought all those guys went away. There's the cookbook. I thought all you guys were supposed to go away when he died. Okay, I'm wrong about this. Well, wouldn't be the first time I was wrong. You gonna come over here, pal? Come here. You? Trying to sneak in here behind me? Oh, I see you back there. I see you back here. Okay. The one thing I like to have on all my characters on the first run is all the cookbooks. That way on New Game Plus, if I want to change to something else, I have all the tools. Like, I like to try to get every static dropped weapon that there is, every static dropped armor, talisman, all that stuff, so that on a second run and New Game Plus 1, I can do whatever I want to. Because when I was getting ready to make this guide for myself and put this all together, one of the things I wanted to do was research certain weapons and certain builds, and so it made it really nice to be able to just log on to one of my other characters, go to Renala, do a respec, and try some stuff out. Now I've got 10 characters, and all of them are New Game Plus except for 3, I think. Dandy says, like, also Danny Trejo's character, cheap weapon fixes. That's right. Dude, the Danny Trejo story, I don't know if you've read this or not. Oh my gosh, this showed up on Facebook. I had to tell my wife this. This is one of the best stories. His story of how he became an actor is incredible. Let me see if I can find this. Oh, yeah. Hello, Internet. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, he became an actor by chance in 1985 while working as a drug counselor. He visited the set of the film Runaway Train to support a client where his authentic tough guy appearance and prison-hardened background, including being a former boxing champion, got him hired on the spot to train an actor and play a minor role. He got hired to train this guy as a boxer. He wasn't supposed to be an actor in the movie. And while he was working as a counselor, he was hired to train Eric Roberts to box on the set of Runaway Train. And then he was given a role because he'd spent years in and out of maximum security prisons, including San Quentin, Folsom, and Soledad. It's such a cool story. I mean, he's an accidental actor. And then he ended up being great in all these roles that he was in. He's just kind of this perfectly typecast character. It's the Facebook post. I'd have to dig it up and find it because it was much more eloquent and poetic, but it was so fun. Is it the Selma Hayek story? I don't know the Selma Hayek story. Not familiar with that one. I'm only familiar about her story about going to church to pray for boobs because she was flat-chested as a kid. I saw that one. That was on the Graham Norton show, I think. I saw that clip. He asked her if it's true. She's like, yes, we were leaving church, and she told her family because she didn't want to be embarrassed or whatever. She said, oh, there's something I forgot. And she ran back into the church, ran to the altar, and she got down and prayed for boobs. I mean, that's pretty funny. Oh, yes. Blow up, my friend. Oh, there's a dog over there. There's a pupper. Come here, pupper. Oh my gosh, come on. That's the only thing I don't like about throwing darts is they just don't have any reach. There you are. Now you're coming. Now the puppers is coming. Consider yourself lucky for getting that stab in there, pal. Stormhawk feather. Okay. Oh, those guys, those funny. Oh, they're roaming. See, they show up in balloons and then they end up roaming. There they are. They're roaming right there. They drop from these balloons when you start to get close. Goobers. There's a bunch of them over here. Clockworks. And then I got Wandering Nobles. How far does this go? Oh yeah, there's the cart down there. Okay, that's what we're after. There's something on there. There's a halberd or a spear or something. Oh, there's dudes over here. You guys don't have anything interesting though, do you? No. We just want this. There's a troll guarding this, so we're going to see. On the movie with Banderas, Trejo scared Selma with his chest tattoo. He ripped out his clothes in front of her and he said, this is she. Oh my God. That's so funny. Oh my God. Hey now, hey now, hey now. We're not going to do that. Brother. Come here. Take that, you big, tall goofball. Okay, what's in here? What's in your wallet? It's the tree spear. Oh yeah, so it is a spear. Fun. And this one is for a faith weapon. Faith and dex, actually. Fun. Requiring superior dexterity to wield, this great spear can perform consecutive thrust attacks despite its larger size. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Perform consecutive thrusts despite its larger size? That's not a deal breaker. All right, let's head back up this way. Let's go right there. So we picked up that off the map. I don't think I've ever gotten the tree spear and used it for anything. There's a dungeon over here, the Cliffborn Catacombs, but that's not really a primary focus. The Lucerne is coming up. That's up here. But we want to go right up here. We have to make hay with all of these guys over here. Where is the Lucerne? Is it on the ground or does it drop from? I think it's on the ground. Yeah, it's over there. These guys are gonna fight. There it is. Okay, here comes Mr. Trouble. I know, I see you. You're big and strong. Yeah. Okay. No. No stepping. No stepping on me. You guys, you need to fight that thing. You need to fight this thing, the big guy. Him. There we go. Do my job for me, pal. Kill him. Oh my goodness. Danny says, and before casting, she knew cast member was a former convict. Imagine her face later. Later, she invited him to dinner. That's funny. There's so many good stories like that. I love that kind of stuff. Are you guys not... Are you not killing him? Come on. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Yeah, I know. You want to come after me, but... My goodness, what happened there? No, 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 no. Come on, pal. Your prize for being the last man standing is that I gotta run my twin blade through you. Good job. Alright, that was mayhem. Now, we might want to go... I think there's a site of grace up here, and then we'll wait for night to pass because there's a knight's cavalry here. We got crystal darts. The thing I want to do is get over to this crystal tunnel where we can farm a bunch of crystal stuff, because then you can make your own crystal darts, and those are just so useful. What's over here? Oh no! No! One of the exploding ones. Dandy says there's also a story. He was with Manson in prison. He said he hypnotized him, tricking him, and he's smoking weed. Oh my! Oh, it's here. Okay, it's here. Yeah, I know. Oh, don't do that to me. Come here, buddy. Yeah, I want to be on your left, my right. Okay. Come here. Can we pull this off anymore? There we go. Get him. The massive. The massive critical. Yes, the Ice Spear Ash. That's why we want to get this one. That will work on Twin Blades. When you need to do frost damage, that's a good one to have. Good times. Gotta make some check notes here against the map. Excel spreadsheet Lucerne. Carrying Glint Blade Staff, we picked that up. The Craftsman Cookbook. Okay, and we got the Gate Town Bridge. So now we can head north here. Oh, to the Tibia Mariner. Okay. Tibia Mariner. Whoa. Let's go get that done. We're still a little ways away from making a level, probably. Yeah. 4,000 away. Okay. Let's get our holy weapon at the moment. It's this one. And then what else have we picked up here that's kind of cool? So we got this. We could potentially do that, but that would require 18 faith, and I'm not putting 18 faith into character. This one only requires 12 faith, but it requires 30 strength, which we're never going to have. But then there's Lucerne, a halberd. It's a piercer, and if you two-handed it, we would have enough strength to use it. So that's cool. But it's got a C scaling and dex already? That's why I like that thing. Yeah, so if you need a halberd as a dex character for a while, that's one to use. I've seen some people put some pretty cool builds together with that one, actually. That's why it's always on my list of weapons I like to get. Where does this go? Okay. We got Tibia Mariner and we got Jarberg, and then we have, yeah, there's the Mariner. Do we want to do her now, or do we just let's go around, and then we'll work our way back towards Jarberg, because there's a bunch of cracked pots there that we can pick up. Dandy says, oh, they said on Bullet Ice Spear it scales with current weapon scaling. Nice with single stat scaling like Sword Spear. Single stat dex on 8. Yeah, that's what you like to have. Your primary. I like to go activate this Grace first, because if I miss parries against that jerk over there, and he's always fun to come farm for his armor and his shield and stuff and his sword. Let's pick up this painting. The Resurrection painting. It's work of a wandering artist, reminiscent of a painting titled Resurrection. This painter is said to have captured the landscape scene during the last moments of those welcome into death's embrace. The soul of the painter and vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted even now. Cool. Oh, and Dandy, also in reference to your earlier comment about my voice. Something else that makes it sound really good, by the way, is the microphone I use. I don't use a typical podcast microphone. I'm a musician, so I have a bunch of SM58s, and I have an adapter that allows me to plug in through XLR. And I think it makes a huge difference because I tried a number of different podcast microphones, and I've heard the Yetis and the $400 podcast microphones, and I've always been curious why people don't use an SM58 and an adapter, because an SM58 costs about $100 and an adapter costs about 120, 150, and that's still cheaper than a Yeti or a super high-end USB podcast microphone. So me being a musician, when I was hunting around for these things and I started to look at the price of the really expensive podcast microphones, I was like, but I have an SM58. Can I just make this work? So I've got some comments from people. It was pretty funny playing Arc Raiders the last couple of months after it came out. I was talking to one guy on there, and he had a pretty good sounding microphone too, but he noticed right away, and he's like, your mic sounds awesome. And I go, it's an SM58. And he's like, oh, I'm a musician too. I use something with he was using an XLR mic too. And that's why his sounded so good. And I'm like, internet people and podcasters are missing out on the fact that a whole entire industry exists to make voices sound as good as possible. And those microphones exist for musicians, and you can use them on a computer. And SM58s are just dirt cheap, man. Like, why would you spend $400 on a podcast microphone when you can get an SM50? Yeah, you have to buy an adapter to make it work with XLR, and it can be a little more finicky. It's not just plug and play like a USB, but oh my God, the sound quality to me is worth it. Let's kill this guy. Hey, buddy. Of course, he tends to kill me first, but... I made a mistake. I made a bad mistake. Okay. No. Oh, I missed the roll. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, and I missed that. Okay. I'm doing very badly. Doing very badly. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna do this. Come here. All right. He's coming after us. Give me this. This. There we go. All right, let's go, buddy. Let's do it. Round 2. Oh, brats. That's awful. That's the attack that I love to have, though. That's one of the... I love that one because it electrifies your sword and it keeps it electrified. So I prefer personally having an Ash of War. If I'm going to use an effect, I prefer to have an Ash of War with that effect on there instead of going straight for Keen and then using a grease, because the grease just doesn't last long enough. Sometimes some fights drag on and then your weapon doesn't have its grease on there anymore. And the other thing is, if you're going to be using it against a boss and I'm trying to figure out a boss, I'm going to die enough times that I'm going to run out of grease. So I tend not to use greases very much, and I just rather have the affinity on there. And the other thing is, I'll sit there and I'll do the math, you know. I'll always look at a weapon and be like, well, okay, you have 82 physical and 4 physical, and then 82 holy and 8 holy, and I'll add all the numbers up. And then I'll take a weapon and make it keen, and I'll put a grease on there and add all the numbers up. And almost always putting an ash on there with whatever affinity you want that scales well with your primary stat is going to be better than using a grease. I wish the greases were more powerful. I think the only ones that are really worth using are the dragon ones. Yeah, I know. Come on. Now we're cooking. You got me one time, but... Come on, buddy. Give me my health back. That was the Perry Clinic right there. I just work better in daylight, that's all. What'd you drop for me? The Dragon Cult Prayer Buck, he always drops that the first time. But no armor, no shield, no sword. That's disappointing. Alright, Tibia Mariner. There's a bunch of scat over here, right there. A bunch of blood, that's not good. Elden Ring in the big 2026. Come on in. Hey, Kimmy. Thanks for showing up in the chat. Love the comment there. All right, what do we got? We got Trina's Lily. Come here. Yeah, you. Come here. Where are you going? Over on land. You can't go over on land. I switched my weapon by accident. Okay. You guys got to die fast. Yeah, I know. Hey now. Okay. Oh, I thought I was going to roll that. Kill your own guys. It works. Get over here. Oh, where'd you go? You go back to the water? There you are. Okay. We're running out of holy here. You guys are gonna die. Everybody's in. Skeletal bandit ashes. I think that's the only stuff over here. Other than some of this sort of stuff. Oh, there's a rune over here. Hey now. All right. Where is my friend? Big yippee for beating the boss. The tibia mariners aren't too bad. Where's our inch? Oh, wait a minute. Are we not in the right spot? No, we are. There's Jarburg, but it's further down. Okay, that's right. We gotta go. Where do we gotta go to get to Jarburg? Oh, we're right by it. We're literally right here. I just forgot it's that far down. Yep. Ah, don't believe it. Where is our entrance point? It's over there. Get over here, buddy. Here. You sit right there. Okay, it's right there, actually. City ahead, and therefore try down. Yep. Boink. Oh, there we go. Now. Oh, we missed. Oh, it fell a long way, but it didn't kill us. That's nice. We missed that one. There we go. I'm always so bad at this part. Oh, and we almost went too far on that one. Okay. I always try to aim for the back here, right in the center, like that. That's the proper way to do it. And then we want to get here on top of this house, because there's a shiny. Is this one of the cracked pots? No, it's a smithing stone. Okay. There's a bunch of cracked pots down here. That's why we're here. But there's also this guy.
Hello, Cos. What are you doing here? I didn't think anyone knew about this place. Except us Jars. Ah. Are you going to be the new potentate? Gosh. Truly. That's wonderful news. It's not easy being potentate, though. I know. Show me your hands. It's just a little test, cuz. Your skin isn't so smooth, is it? You need slick, slidey hands to be potentate, you know? I'm sorry, cuz. But I don't think you've got what it takes. What a shame.
Kimmy says, I love playing Silly Ring on my potato PS4. Well, it plays it on the PS4 though? That's cool.
Don't look so glum, cuz. We can still chat. Potentate or not, come back and visit me. When you can.
I miss the whole PlayStation era. So, friendly jars. Always good. I'm gonna adjust this and give myself some FP back. We had changed it all for fighting Rolano, but need to have a couple of them. And can we level again? We can. Okay. Keep these two the same for now. Let's go look for our pots. There's one cracked pot. And there's a ritual pot. So there's a cracked pot and a ritual pot. And a whole bunch of flowers if you want them. I like having crafting materials. Living jar shard. There's another cracked pot. And then there's one right there, and then there's a shard up there. Okay. There you go. Bust on through, buddy. Another cracked pot. Let's do this. Where are we at here? There's the house? Yeah. Okay, so ritual pot. So what did we end up with here? Ritual pot and yeah, crack pots. Okay. Like 3 and 2 or something like that. Is that how many? Is that how many there's supposed to be here? Let's count them. There's a crack pot. Yep, that sounds about right. Okay. Cool. Well then, Jarberg's more or less taken care of. Oh, and then what else is here? Companion jar. If we can complete Jarburn's quest. The rest of this is all completion of quest stuff. We got the Tibia Mariner. Artist Shack. Resurrection painting. Alright, we need to go up from here. Oh yeah, because Flame Cleanse Me is to the north. Okay. Flame Cleanse Me is like up in here somewhere. So let's go to the shack. Silly question. Are jars and pots different? Yes. So if we go to item crafting, you can see a bunch of different kinds. So you can see what this does. This needs a cracked pot. And then this needs a cracked pot. And then this needs a ritual pot. So there's 2 different kinds. It's not jars. The characters are called jars. Living jars and stuff like that. But these, you need 2 different kinds of pots for these. So cracked pot, ritual pot. And then later on in the DLC, you get hefty cracked pots. For taking out the The furnace golems, as they're called. For the furnace golems that need to be taken out that way anyways. Some of them you can just stabby at the legs and they go down, but some of them have their legs armored, so you have to get to a high point and throw giant hefty fire pots into them and they go kaboom. That's what we want right down there, that fire camp. It's got flame cleanse me, which is a great little incantation that only costs 12 faith to use, which is why even though I'm playing a Dex Arcane character, I'm still going to poke up to 15 faith in it, because then I can use Flame Grant Me Strength and Flame Cleanse Me, which are two of the nicest incantations that you can have for not a lot of investment in faith. Alright, what do we got here? You're the fire people. Yeah. Okay, darling, get over here. Oh, I gotta do this though. Let's switch. Come on. I jumped and you got aggressive and we both missed each other. Who else is here? Oh, you are wonderful. Okay. Mr. Fire Breather, why don't you get over here? Come on, dude. Get out of here. We got to get you girls cleared first before we can fight him, because he's going to want to make things hot. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. Okay. Flame, cleanse me. Very nice. Fire, spur me. You ready to fight, buddy? Oh, you're going to think twice about that now, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, that was aggressive. Oh. I'm done with you. I'm gonna bleed you out. Fire Monk Greaves. Okay, that's fun. Is there anything else in here? Any shinies? No shinies. Any shinies over here you guys are protecting? None. Alright. That's taken care of. Only incantations for me, 15 Flame Cleanse Me, Flame Grant Me Strength, Electrify Army. Yep. Dandy, that's the same way I do it when I'm running this kind of a... The only time I do anything beyond that, I have used... Well, so here's the thing. I used to go up to 17 Faith, because that'll get you the Lightning Spear that you can throw, which gives you a pretty nice, effective range weapon. I'm always looking for a way to have a range weapon, because, as you just saw a little while ago, throwing darts are kind of don't have a lot of range on them, and I don't like switching to the bow and arrow. But I gave up using Lightning Spear and putting the extra 2 points in Faith, because I discovered that the Bolt of Grandsax is just frickin' awesome, and that thing can do so much damage. And if you have the Crack Lightning tier in your physic, and you're using the Lightning Scorpion Charm, and you're using excuse me, Alexander Shard, and you're using the Godfrey icon, all of which boost that ability, that thing can one-shot a lot of annoying enemies at range and save you a lot of trouble. So I've become a huge fan of using Bolt of Grandsax as like my ranged weapon, and then obviously Eleanor's Pole Blade and Nagakiba as my primaries. So we're here. We got that. Flame Grant Me. What is this? Briars of Sin drops from a lone enemy next to a camp near some fire slugs. Wait, what? It's over in this direction. Okay, let's go find that. Where are you at? You're over this way? A lone enemy? Is this the... Oh, this is the lone enemy right here. Okay. Near fire slugs. Hey now. Briars of Sin. Summons thorns from a whirl of its own blood. Oh yeah, Faith 24. That's a nice spell though. It's a nice incantation. That thing moves like my cat when I'm filling up the food bowl in the morning. Okay. Let's go up here. Is this the Church of Vows? I think this is the Church of Vows up here. Been using Phantom Lance as a ranged weapon. Phantom Lance? What is that? I love that you're here. I'm learning things that I've never heard of before. Phantom Lance, Elden Ring. Oh, you mean Spectral Lance? Spectral Lance. Okay. Location, Rhea Lucaria Academy, Church of the Cuckoo, dropped by a teardrop scarab. We must have it then. Grants the skill Spectral Lance, provides the occult affinity, which grants arcane scaling. Okay, and it can be used on spears, great spears, and halberds. Oh. Well, that sounds interesting. Okay. Yeah, I must have it. We'll check it at the next site of grace. Bye-bye. I'm not gonna let you do anything. You can come over here and fire on these ladies. Come here, fire on them. Shoot them down. Oh god, I missed all you guys. I missed all of them. Doink. Spectral Lance. Yeah, let's. Oh well, I need a halberd or a spear. I want to take a look at this thing. Let's go down here. We should be able to put it on Lucerne, right there. Oh, fun. Okay, let's see. I want to see what this does. I want to see what the range is like. Ash of War. Which one is it? Where is it? It's not this one. Storm Assault, Storm Caller, Storm Stomp, Determination, Raptor of the Mists. Okay, where is it located then? Dropped by a teardrop scarab in the large graveyard east of the Church of the Cuckoo. Oh, and we kind of raced through that. I know exactly where it is. Okay, we're going to go get it then. I know exactly where that is. So we skipped that because we were kind of running through stuff. Okay, we're going to go do it. Let's go get it. You, my friend. Let's go talk to this man, though. Church of Vows. The big turtle. Muriel. The golden sewing eater and the tailoring tools. Bach will like that. Time for light. Here, my friend, my turtle friend.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I welcome you to the Church of Vows.
Use the arrow talisman with it for more range. Okay.
Steward of this sacred chamber. My apologies for the unseemly state of affairs. Do you know the origin of this place? How it came to be known as the Church of Vows? Well, that is a shame. But who can blame you? The shattering has caused us, all of us, to lose sight of something very dear. It is here, at the Church of Vows, that the great houses of the Erd Tree and the Moon were joined by the matrimonial bond between red-haired Radagon and Renala of the Full Moon. And so our church holds in view the monuments of both houses. The Erd Tree of the capital, and the Academy of Rhea Lucaria.
Do you know what kind of wild child you must have been in your teenage years for you to have the nickname Renala of the Full Moon? Sounds like she dropped her pants in front of a few people there.
Oh, was there something you need? You are free to show yourself around. I would serve as your guide, only my legs aren't what they used to be. If you find anything of use, you are free to take it with you. Unless, perhaps, you are in search of instruction, in which case I will share all that I know.
Yep, so we can give him prayer books.
Oh, what very well. Heresy is all thing. Oh, what very well. Heresy is not all thing.
Goes through that every time. But he's the character to give all this stuff to, because he doesn't move.
Very well. Heresy is all thing.
You can give scrolls and you can give and prayer books to other characters like Brother Corrin and stuff, but then they move around. So this guy's always here. So there's sorceries. Dandy says, yeah, any spear will do for the spectral lance. Nice to use as a Clayman's harpoon from Siofra, from the Clayman enemies. Lowest stat requirement. I'd be looking around for what has the best scaling for Dex and Arcane. That's what I'd be looking for. Incantations, we got all the stuff. Here we go. Yep, electrify armament if you want that. It costs 15 faith. We don't have the money to buy any of that stuff right now. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We're going to go back to the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. And he said off the schoolhouse classroom. Yeah, we know where this is. So we'll just try not to get destroyed by all of these pain in the butt undead. Because we need to go this way. Oh no, it's not here. Oh, wait a minute, but we're here. We should go around the corner, and there's poor Tops. Academy Glintstone Scaff. That's a really nice staff to have. Also low stat requirement. Where we want to be is Church of the Cuckoo. I believe that's the spot. We got to go through that graveyard. And then it's on, yeah, let's see. Go down here. There's that. We should go left. Out here, it should be on the right-hand side. Yep, that should be over down there. No. It's not down there. You got to cross all the way over to the other side. You got to cross over to there. What's the site of grace spot over there? Grand Library, Main Academy Gate. Is Schoolhouse Classroom how you get out there on the back side of that? It might be. I'm getting all confused. These dungeons discombobulate me. Oh, I see. Because we come up through there. It's down there. So it would be easier to go through the graveyard. Although, easier, I don't know. I don't know if easier is the right word. Well, we know how to do it. Just near the dogs before you enter the water wheel area. Yeah. The place where I almost got destroyed earlier. So let's go over here. We'll just walk through this whole thing because we can run past all this. We'll fight these guys like this. Okay, both you guys are dead. Just what we want. Dog's dead. You guys are coming, but we don't care. What we care about is that right there, and then we're right there. There you are. Come here, buddy. Oh my god, where am I at? Okay, are we okay? We're still alive? I am alive, your Baron. Come here, buddy. Get over here. Come on. I only want to fight you one at a time. Because you guys are hell in packs. You were the guy that blocked the door. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Come on. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Bye-bye. We use the emergency ash of war there, baby. Okay. So we got that. Spectral Lance. Let's go to my favorite training ground. No, the Twin Blade can't accept it. It said it was very specific. It wanted pole arms. But that's cool. We'll make this work. I want to see what it's like on the Lucian. Because this has got some reach. Let's try this out. Shall we? Ashes of War. Okay, which one is it? Where's it? Right there. Occult Lucerne. That one would be Arcane. So we could do Occult and it would get Arcane scaling on it, but we would get more damage out of Keen right now, because that would be what? Keen would be 110 and 44, so it'd be 154. Occult would be 145, and it doesn't even... Notice it doesn't do any extra bleed on it anyways. Quality would get you 144. Standard would get you 169. So that would be actually better than Keen right now if you were going to do it. Where is the Arrow Talisman? Let's see. We don't have the Arrow Talisman. Let's find out where it is. The Arrow's Reach Talisman. It's in the Storm Hill Shack side of Grace and Limgrave. Travels southeast of Storm Hill, Everjail. Okay. I want to see what this looks like first. So. Okay. That does a lot of poison damage, doesn't it? You can't shoot it very far, though. I mean, it's pretty good. Okay. That's interesting. So the Storm Hill Shack, site of Grace and Limgrave, travels southeast to Storm Hill, Everjail. There's a tower nearby. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought I'd been there already. Okay. Well. Yeah, where the gate where the giant falls. Okay, so there's the Storm Hill Everjail. There's the gate right there. We need to go here. Let's make a note and do it right there. You aim it higher. Kentucky Windage. So you can aim it higher? Okay. That's cool. That's good to know. I'm probably heavy with this thing right now. Oh no, I'm still medium low. Hey guys. Falling out of the sky again. Yeah, I had been over here. Because I had come to kill a bunch of sheep to get their bones. Because it's always good to have bones when you want to make... the throwing darts. Yeah, on the bird farm. Well, that's the thing, and the Bolt of Grandsax does that really well, too. Okay, you, pal. Come here. You and I had a confrontation before. Okay. I almost got you completely. Treasure chest ahead. Enemies ahead. Okay. Come here, Mona Lisa. Oh, goodness. Okay. Not a parryable attack, maybe. Okay. Was it supposed to be here? Did I just miss it? Did I already have it? There it is. Arrows reach talisman. I already had it. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay. So let's go back to Gatefront. I want to see how far I can throw this thing. I'm curious about it. So if we put the arrows reach talisman on... Alright, so you're saying, like, how well does it aim? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Can you hit this guy? Okay, it hit him and it knocked him down. Wow. Come on. Get the guys far down the field. Oh, not gonna. Okay. Jesus. I've got this guy almost in the center of my screen and I hit target lock and it turned me this way. God, I hate that. I feel like that's intentional. I feel like they do that on purpose. They've made target lock shitty on purpose. Because that just shouldn't happen. Oh, so is this an attack that you can charge? Oh my god, it does knock him over. That's something I like about the Bolt of Grand Sax too, is that it knocks people over. You can keep guys permanently stun locked with it. Okay, yeah, so it does use some FP too. Not a lot, but yeah, it's there. Okay, come on. Oh my god. Doink. Okay. That's cool. You're coming up here? Alright. Oh yeah, here's our favorite. Okay, boys and girls. The rest of them are wandering away. They want no part of this. They're starting to walk off. Oh, that's funny. Like, did you see that guy throw that spear? Come on. You coming? What about you? Oh my god, I love that sound. Oh no, he's behind. What are you doing? You can't fight over there. Dandy says I don't know, man. Also, because I don't like to farm arrow materials. Oh, I don't either. That's the thing. I'm not a big fan of farming arrow materials either. I don't like to farm anything. That's why I like the Bolt of Grand Sax, because you just get it there in Lane Dell, but of course, it's Lane Dell, so it's what's the ideal solution between now and Lane Dell, you know? That's what I'm looking for. So I like this. Yeah, there's no ammo requirement. It does use some FP, but that's okay because I need to start putting points into mind anyways. I need to get it up around 20. because the bolt of Grand Sex does the same thing. It uses a certain amount. What does this use? The cost is 9. I'm gonna look up what the Grand Sex costs. Oh, I hear somebody. I might have to fight first. What do I got here? Oh, you. Got you and you. Okay. Okay. All right. So the bolt of Grand Sax. Dun, 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 dun. Looking for the data on it. Hello. Oh, must have to look at the special ability then. Oh God. These websites, so many ads, changing the dynamics of the page. It's the worst. Ancient Lightning Spear is what it does. Costs 25 FP, so it's considerably more. But it does shoot in a straight line. And it's got knockdown and it just does a lot of lightning damage. So it's a great weapon from the time you get it to all the way through the DLC. It's fantastic. But I could see myself using this, yes. So thank you for putting me onto this, because that's kind of fun. Let's see what it does to the wolves and how well it hits these guys from here. It does. Oh my God, it knocks those guys right down. That's great. I like that part. I mean, it does a lot of poise damage. That's really cool. Can I hit that wolf? Or am I just going to have to hit this guy? Oh. You're not getting away with that. Okay, and so I would imagine if we upgraded the Lucerne, it might get to the point where already it could kill these guys in one hit, because right now we haven't upgraded it at all. Yeah. Oh, come here, kitty. Come here, doggy. Here, I got a present for you. Oh, yeah, it kills the dogs in one shot. That's great. Come on, buddy. Oh. Yeah, so let's upgrade it and see what the damage is like. I'm curious about that. These guys are all dead. That's great. Oh, no, not there. That's all right. I meant to go to round table, but... Yeah, because right now I've only got I think I've only done upgrading on the Twin Blade, and that's it. So let's take a look. My man, what do you got for me?
Well, where have you been hiding?
Oh, here and there.
Took you for dead.
And everywhere.
No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms then.
Oh, I've been dead. Plenty. Okay, so let's see what's gonna cost here. We got plenty of smithing stones. And then we can get it to level 5. Okay, that's cool. Let's go see what that does damage-wise. With these guys. I'm really curious about this now. Okay, you. Oh, it almost one-shot him. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so with a little bit more upgrading. And it's got that. I wonder what else affects it. Guard counters, no. Charge attacks. Is this an attack that can be charged? Is my holding down the button charging it up? It is affected by the arrow's reach talisman, but not the arrow's sting talisman. Okay, that's interesting. Does not apply any weapon buffs when cast, but does apply the HP damage of Black Flame Blade if used before casting. That's interesting. And the Arrow Sting Talisman raises the attack power of arrows and bolts by 10%, but it's not affected by that. I wonder if it counts... Alexander's Shard must affect it, though. Yeah? Because it attacks skills. Twin Blades is a... You say... Is that... Yeah, but I wouldn't want to take... I wouldn't want to take Bloody Slash off the Twin Blade to do that. If it did work. I mean, we could see. Let's see. Because the Twin Blade is considered what? It's just considered a Twin Blade. It's like its own category. So let's see. Ashes of War on the Twin Blade. We can't put it on there. It's not there. You could put this, though. You could do the cold one. I've never used this, actually. It's got an int scaling on it. Causes frost buildup. If I need an enemy, have an enemy that is really weak to frost, though. What's this do? I've never used this before. Oh! Mommy! Let's go try it on the tough guy. How far does that go? Not that far. Okay. Okay, that will definitely be in one-shot land soon. Come here. Okay. Yeah, I've never used this before. Let's go up here and kill this guy. Oh, what are you doing? Come on. Oh, you blocked it with your shield, you punk. Okay. Oh, hello, doggy. Yeah, I'd like to catch him from behind and see how close that comes to killing him, but that looks bad. That looks badass, and I don't think we killed this guy down here. I think this is a knight that... This is one of the ring wraiths we did not kill. The 9 from Minas Morgul. Is he over there? Is that him? Do we see him? Is he the big black thing over there? Yeah, he is. We didn't kill him. Okay. Cool, let's try it. We're gonna do something different, though. What else could we use here that would be helpful? Enhances attacks on horseback. Charge attacks. Let's just do stamina for right now. Well, no. Let's do this. That. If we have to use that against him. If we have to flip over to the Twin Blade. Oh! Oh, you don't like... Look at his horse. Oh, you guys suck. Hey, listen, I'm trying to fight this big guy over here. Kill those guys, will you? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run around and kill some people first. All you guys, out of my way. No, not your stupid fire. Gosh, I hate those guys with those fire rods. Oh my gosh, we're getting rocked. Okay, can we fight you now, finally? Oh, you bastard. Now you're dead. Come on, get him. Critical hit. We need the crit. Oh, poofy. The poofy coldness. Oh, I like that. That's cool then. I find anybody vulnerable to frost, I'm going to be using that. That is fun. Nice. Okay. That's cool. Well then, gonna have to go to sleep soon, unfortunately. Body does need sleep, but I want to see what else I can get done over here. Where can I move to? Oh yeah, we can. There's that well point over there. And then we start to move into this area. Okay. Let's go try to fight this Erd Tree Avatar. As like the last thing we do before to go to bed, because I think this is the one that has all of the cracked tears. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, it does. It has Holy Shrouding cracked tear, the Lightning Shrouding, and the Magic Shrouding cracked tear. It doesn't have the fire one. You don't get that till Altus Plateau, but this would be cool to have now. So let's do that. We will go. Actually, while we're here, let's check the vulnerabilities of our characters here. Liurnia of the Lakes. The Erd Tree Avatar. What's its weak against? It's weak against fire. Oh, that's right. We don't really have fire. And do we have any fire grease? This might be a case for using some fire grease. And it's immune to sleep, but it is weak to frostbite. So there's that. What does Lucerne Halberd scale? Also on Dex? I will tell you in a second. I'm going to look it up. It depends on what ash you put on there, obviously, but as standard, yeah, it scales off of Dex. You can get a B scaling at standard. If you go to Keen, you can get an A scaling with it. That's badass. And then as blood, it's also a B scaling. So, yeah, it scales off of Dex better than it does off of strength. Although you can get an A scaling if you put an ash on there as a heavy. So that's also cool. That's nice. All right, Ashes of War. Back to... Yeah, let's do... Well, we might want to leave the frost on there because we could get frost buildup against this Erd Tree Avatar thing. Yeah, let's try that. Single scaling too. Yes, if you do it as a heavy affinity, it's an A scaling for strength. If you do it as keen, it's not. It's an A scaling for dex, but it's an E scaling for strength. And so it's about 17 points shy of the total damage you would get if you were strength based and heavy scaling. But you can get a single scaling as a heavy. So there's that. So let's make our way down here. Hello, boys. Oh, we dropped something. A ruin fragment. This part I hate. We don't like this part. Actually, I'm going to look at my notes right here because I do have pretty good notes for this part of Liurnia. If I can find them. Oh yeah, because we gotta go way up here. Because the order I did things in. Right. Jawbug. Yeah, I think what we want to do is stay left all the way. I think that would be the most important way to do it. Because you got to watch out for... There's an archer up there. Okay, what do I got here? Let's use this for now. Come here, buddy. Bring it on. Oh, that hurt. I'm getting my butt kicked. Oh, I'm getting my butt kicked because I don't have my shield out. Jeez. I'm like, why am I not parrying? Am I just sucking? Alright. Yeah, I know. Come here. Okay. I don't suck. I just didn't have my shield out. This is a problem. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay. Jeez. Well, could we not forget the shield next time we want to parry? That'd be great. I hear the sounds of the mausoleums. Did someone just try to shoot me from up there? I believe they did. Yep, there he is. We gotta get out of here. Okay, like this. We gotta go like this. Get off the horse. Damn you. I love that you can parry punches. These guys and their arrows, man. They are a menace to society. Okay, is there... Where exactly is the grace around here? It's not there. Okay. Let's go this way. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, this one always surprises me because it's so clustered in here right in the middle of all these bad guys. It's like, what? What the hell? All right. Where is our Erd tree from here? It's in that direction. It's right there. Okay. And we have to go up and around, I believe. Yep. So we go this way. We'll deal with this wandering mausoleum. Hello? Are you okay, buddy? You're not stomping around. Oh, wait a minute. No. I've never seen this guy not moving. Are you coming down now? Yeah, you are. Oh, how odd. How odd. Okay. Oh, hey now. Yeah, I've never seen that one not stomping around. Spiral Horn Shield. Must be no midnight. I don't know. That could be. I've just never seen that before. I love it when a game does stuff like that. Like, here it is 1,000 hours later. Multiple playthroughs. I'm still seeing stuff I haven't seen before. It's crazy. Must be midnight. They stopped moving at the time. They stopped moving at midnight. I did not know that. Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that. That's a cool thing to know. Oh, and here's another grace. Okay, we'll touch that one. So the other one. So you're not moving either. It's midnight. Well, let's go take care of you too. Come on now. Be nice to him. We're trying to clean him. We're like a dentist. This guy's got plaque. Oh, that did it. Oh, not quite. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Awesome. Okay, who do we want to try to get here? Hey now, you're not allowed to hit me. Oh, I love them when they explode like that and the shiny pieces go everywhere. My friend. Okay. Oh yeah, refilling flasks. Love it. Now let's go kill this thing. Okay, let's start by doing this. One at a time, let's bring him over here. Get him cleared out. That's not going well. You're a little too aggressive there, pal. A little too aggressive. Bring it on. Over here. I've seen your aggressive ways. Gonna have to use my healing here, so I'm gonna have to be really good against this avatar. Maybe Guardians will drop you a sword spear. Do try it. Unique moveset. Favorite dex weapon. I will, Dandy. I'll be trying that. I wanna try new stuff out, so. So aggressive. Yeah, because there's a bunch of Guardians there by this one right over here in Caled, right there by that tree. There's a bunch of Guardians on the way from the church down to it. There's a ton of them, so I have always gotten spears there before. I've just never used them. Come on, pal. Let's do it. Missing the parents. Okay, my friend. Let's do this and those two and this. I like this plan. We don't need this right now. So we'll just keep ourselves kind of light. Let's do protection. And go for it. We got 5 health to work with. 5 flasks. Oh! Frost was nice. Oh, come on now. I rolled that. What, are you kidding me? Come here. What? Come on. I pressed the button. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on. Come on. That was dumb. 3 different times I pressed the damn button and nothing happened. What the fuck? Come off it. That is just so stupid. I know my timings. I'm pressing the damn button. Games have got to get better at that stuff. That just stinks. Like, when you get stuff down to a millisecond being important, your controls need to be responsive. Oh, are we out of them now? Okay, bones. There we go. I should try it on these guys. Oh, that was short-lived. Oh, what? Come on. Yeah, you gotta have it with that extended arrow talisman because it doesn't go very far. Okay, let's try this. I need to get some health back. I don't want to waste all my FP. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go back and try this. We're gonna draw it over here. Just for the giggles. with any regularity anyways. Obviously the Banished Knight set, because it's really strong armor that early in the game, so if you can put the endurance on to wear it, that's a great set early. Great armor mitigation. And then I have farmed the Clean Rot sets before because they just look really cool. I like that set. Farm that in the Aeonian Swamp. But I've never farmed that set, and other than, you know, at the very beginning, I'll farm Gatefront for this, for the surcoat, and then anything else they want to give me, you know. You get the legs and stuff off them, but what's in this? This is where I gotta check. Hold on. I gotta check what this dungeon is. This is the Black Knife Catacombs. Oh, come on. Black Knife Catacombs. Okay. +6 holy weapon. So we must be dealing with skeletons. Oh yeah, because this has the necromancers. You got to kill them first. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Let's look at this then. See what we can do here. You say, I remember this part of Fia's quest. Yep, this part of Fia's quest. I always come here for the Cerulean Dagger. But yes, also Fia's quest. What are we dealing with? We're dealing with this stuff. We could do, well, we're going to be fighting the Black Knife. Touché is the thing we have to worry about fighting. And then what else are we fighting in here? The Cemetery Shade, which we're going to want holy damage for. Okay, we want to kill the Cemetery Shade as quickly as possible. So I think what I'd like to do is Holy Shrouding on it, along with the Opaline Bubble Tear to negate one hit. And then how leveled up is the Ujikatana? It's not. Okay, we're gonna come back here. Oh, we can't travel from any. Okay, I got it. We gotta go outside just a little bit. Might as well kill him one more time. Oh, and there's the other part of it. How do you like that, Dandy? Oh my gosh. Well, that's interesting. Too funny. Okay. What's his armor look like here? How much stronger is it? Oh, it's quite a bit stronger too, isn't it? In the physical stuff. Oh, well. Oh, and it looks like that? Are you kidding me? With that helmet and the rest of the Rhea Lucaria one? That's kind of cool. We got his trousers though, so... And that's also stronger, and we're still on medium load for it. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen. That's kind of cool. No. That's kind of cool. Well, what we'll do is we'll upgrade the Uji Katana because we're going to need it fully upgraded. To go in here and take on the cemetery, because the Cemetery Shade. He doesn't have a lot of hit points, but if you got holy, you can kill him fast. But if you can't kill him fast, then it's gonna suck. So let's do this. What do I have here? I got another smithing stone 3. Oh, nice. Okay, let's do this first. Don't have any more smithing stone 2s, so I can do this one. All right, so it's +5. That should work. Let's go. All the way up here. And then we'll take a quick look again at the Excel spreadsheet. So what do we got? What are we dealing with here? It says recommend +6 holy weapon, stone sword key, Rosas' axe. Okay, yeah. I've got a note here that says honestly don't waste the key. Alright, so I assume we're fighting skeletons. We got what, one guy right here? Yep. Alright. We want to go down here and find the master. Dead skeletons. I don't need these things, but I'm going to pick them up anyways. Now, where do we go first? Go towards the guillotines, ride up, run past the skeletons with necromancer. I'm not running past anything. Just... give me up. Okay, you're done. Grab that. You guys are a problem. How many of you guys are gonna die? Both of you? Good job. And we got the Mouseketeers in here. I like seeing that. Okay, invisible, what? Invisible wall. Where? Door ahead. Oh, I see you. There you are. Wish we have a white lantern lamp. Oh, yeah. This guy, you can see, though. He's not going to go invisible on you. Yeah, let's do this. I got the wrong Ash of War on this thing. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Oh, I didn't like that. Ah. Okay. Yeah, that was the wrong Ash for him. Forgot to put the bloody slash back on there. He's so frenetic. It's so hard to get a bead on him for like parrying. You could do it, but... Oh, did I actually put the Ash back on there? No, I didn't. Okay, that's why. Yep. Bud, you're gonna bleed, buddy. You are gonna bleed. Alright. Back down. We're gonna run past everybody. Oh. There's a door there with the stone sword key, but it's just a really lame item. Oh my god. Oh, this is not working out. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Okay, all you guys are dead. Damn it. Okay. We wasted our physic, unfortunately. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, you're cornered now, buddy. You are cornered now. Okay, we don't have to. Well, yeah, let's go back to entrance. That's one half of the dungeon. Because we picked up. Yep, there's the Black Knight print for the quest. Okay. Back down here. Now we gotta go back. And pull a switch. Just leave my lantern on. I would really appreciate it. Okay. You guys, I don't think we have to kill you. We gotta go here. Excellent. This is where we gotta go, I believe. Pull a switch. There's the switch. And there's a giant crab. What's it say? Be wary of behind. There's the hole. Whoa, where'd you come from? Okay. Crack-a-lackin'. Yeah, big crab. There he is. There he is. How you doing, buddy? Oh, come on. Alright, that guy's dead. Is there two big crabs in here? Yes, there are. Okay. We got to get that loot, and there's going to be another big crab over there. Let's do this. Bye-bye, Krabby. Oh, you're not dead yet. Well, you will be. All right, back to the start. Necromancer. Oh, never mind. He says, I remember now. Yeah. Yep. This guy we left up running. Yeah, we should be able to go do this now. This guy's not fun at all, but he'll go down pretty quick. Let's give ourselves that boost. Oh my god, I almost had him. He really bum rushed me. Man, like he slammed me up against the wall with all his buddies. That was a prison gang situation there. That was not pleasant. Okay. Well, I'm a little bummed about that. I forgot he summons friends. So I'm gonna have to go in there and make a note of that in the Excel spreadsheet. My Excel spreadsheet became so much more detailed toward the end of the game, pretty much from the point where you get to the Altus Plateau onward. So what? What is this cheap crap? Jesus, what the hell was that? Oh my god. I've clearly never soloed this guy. I've always just summoned somebody in to help. That's summoned an ash of war, or I mean, not an ash, but you know what I'm talking about. That's nuts. Why does he need to summon two friends? He's enough of a menace by himself. I don't understand the need to summon friends there. That's not necessary. You do not need to do that. I'm going to try to run around a little bit here. God, what is this attack? What is that bullshit? What is that? I don't like that at all. Man, that is just nutty. I'm going to obviously have to run around and stay out of melee range of him and just use Sacred Blade to take stuff down from a distance, because that's not good. Alright, we're going to run around. What is that? Blood loss? Yeah, I know. What the hell? You guys, get out of here. This thing, I can't let it touch me. Oh my god, that's the way to do it. Wow. That guy sucked. That's what I remember though. He very vulnerable to holy damage. And there's the death root. Okay. Well, we don't need to... Well, I don't want to say that. I was going to say we don't need to go back to the beginning, but we attacked that guy at the door twice and got 2 pieces of armor. What's the odds we get the third? That's kind of badass. Okay, let's do this. This way. Oh, he dropped something else. No, you're not going to give me a third piece, are you? Oh, the armor again. Okay. Well, I'd say that was a pretty fair outing. We got a lot of stuff done. Fun. Where we probably want to go from here, and there's still stuff to do, of course. There's... You gotta loop around, come up here into this compound, up there. This is all the Frenzy Flame stuff. There's the Frenzy Flame Tower. But we need to go take care of all of Western Liurnia. So the place to start with that is probably right here. Because there's a Spirit Spring up and there's a Everjail, and then we can just work our way north. Where's that spring? It's around here somewhere. It's over there. Well, actually, I don't need to be here. This is premature. Because we want to be somewhere else. What? What's hostile? Let me see the map, you fool. Malefactors Everjail. Because there's a dungeon up here somewhere. That's the Crystal Cave. And we want to visit that place. That's going to be the one we want to visit. Which one is it? It's the Rea Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. And it's this location right here. Okay. So the best way to get there is to work your way north from here. There's a Site of Grace over in here, and there's a Deathbird right about there. So that's what I'll be doing some tomorrow. I think I've been on mute there for a little bit. This is the plan. Is what I'm going to do tomorrow is a little bit of this work over here. Go to the Rea Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. Get a bunch of crystals, kill that off, then we'll work the west side of it. And if I get a chance tomorrow, I want to play some more Endless Legend 2, and then there's one other game that there's 2 other games that I got access to that I kind of want to play. One is, let's see what the names of these games are. Stellar Tactics came out. Oh yeah, they're both S games. They start with the letter S. Stellar Tactics came out, and then the Starfinder Afterlight playtest. So I'm pretty excited to play that. I want to try that too. So that's what will be on the docket for tomorrow, my last full day of streaming. I anticipate there'll be another late night stream on Saturday night as well after I get back from my son's track meet. But I can't guarantee that. I don't know how that whole day is going to roll. You never know when your kid's got events like that, exactly what's going to happen. So we'll see. And thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. Thanks for everybody being here, checking out the stream late at night. I gotta imagine you are all mostly international people, not in the US of A. I know I have a lot of international people who watch my channels, which is really cool. So if it's morning for you or mid-afternoon or whatever, thanks for being here. And drop by tomorrow. Look for more streams tomorrow because I'm trying to make the most of my vacation here. Thanks, everyone. Leave questions, comments, like the video, share it. I'll see you next time. Until then, happy gaming.